I know that the Black Power Rally is one of the biggest programs put on by Black Student Alliance. Can you kind of tell us like what the Black Power Rally is about and kind of like what have you experienced being at a Black Power Rally?
The Black Power Rally is geared towards black issues. It is. However, I think it's very important to bring other races out so they can see these issues that are in the black community. Me being an intercultural aide on campus, I deal with all different types of ethnicities, backgrounds, and what my job is to go around and say, hey, this is Black Power Rally. You should come out to it. It'll be great. It's going to be great performances there, entertainment, and talking about issues that you should be aware of. And of course, with it being the Black Power Rally put together by the Black Student Alliance, whether you're white or Hispanic, you're going to be like, hey, that's not for me. And I'm going to say, yes, it is actually, because these issues, even though they affect the black community, it's affecting the community as well. And you're involved in this community. And being able to know about these issues and being able to help contribute to them is extremely vital. So I think it's important that whether you're white, Hispanic, Asian, to come out to this event and be able to see exactly what's going on in the black community and seeing how it affects you and try to come up with ways on how it affects you and say, hey, maybe I could try to fix this. Maybe I could try to help contribute to the solutions for some of these issues that I see, and it'll provide a better community for all of us.
Hi, I'm here with Steve from APASO. Can you tell us a little bit about your group?
Yeah, APASO stands for the Asian Pacific American Student Organization, which is an affiliate off of the CORS groups, which is the Council of Racial and Ethnic Students. And we are an umbrella corporation. We have 10 affiliates underneath us, including the Chinese Student Coalition, the Vietnamese Student Association, A5Gs, L5E, AKD5s, KSA, as well as a few others.
When I first came to MSU, I didn't even know about many of the Asian American cultures that existed in the world, not just at MSU, but in society. So this was a great way for me to join APASO and to know, all the Asian American cultures that exist.
APASO tries to be very, very open to the public. So in the beginning of the year, we go to events such as Participation and Spartan Remix, and by doing that, we try to get incoming freshmen to join our group. We try to host events so that the general public, feels free to just come by and, support us. And in that way, we try to build a community. By the end of the year, everybody knows each other, and we hang out on a regular basis, not even just for the affiliates. And in that way, I think it's a very good family-based organization.
When and where does APASO meet?
APASO meets right here in the Vincent Chin Room, which is in Holden Hall, its basement, right next to G16. We meet every other Monday at 7 p.m. If you follow us on Facebook, we are the APASO Asian Pacific American Student Organization, and on there we have our events listed. Because it's not always on Mondays, we have them sometimes on Saturdays or Sundays, depending on the type of event that we're hosting.
What is your favorite event that APASO hosts?
Well, our biggest event is definitely Cultural Vogue, which is a biannual show, and it incorporates all 10 affiliate groups, and the requirement for each group is to have a cultural and a modern dance. So what it is we're trying to bring the past culture and bring it in with the present.
My favorite event has to be the APASO pageant that we had this past December. It was a really successful event, and each contestant brought their own feel and flavor of their culture to the event, and in the end we had a Mr. and Mrs. APA. So it was a really nice event, and we had nice judges and nice grand prizes.
Is APASO open to collaboration with other groups on campus?
I think APASO is very open to collaborations. So we've been doing a lot of collaborations with the International Student Association. We're trying to look to the other course groups to collaborate in the future.
And we also have Twitter. Our Twitter name is MSU APASO, simply. And we're also on Facebook. So there are many different ways to contact us, and we'll also do our best to reach out to the MSU community as well.
Who is Vincent Chin, and why is this room named after him?
Vincent Chin was a Chinese American who was just about to be married. actually engaged to be married, and celebrating his bachelor party at a strip club in downtown Detroit. At this time, the Japanese auto industry was starting to be on the rise and was forcing American workers to be laid off. The APA community had not started their civil rights movement yet, and at this time, there's a lot of discontent amongst American Caucasians and Japanese workers because of the Japanese auto industry. So Vincent Chin, who was celebrating his bachelor party, was confronted by two Caucasian males, a father and a son.
So the father and the son basically committed a hate crime on Vincent Chin because they thought he was a Japanese worker, and they thought because of him they got laid off the auto industry. In reality, he was a Chinese American, an American citizen, and he got discriminated against. They tracked him down from the club that he was celebrating his bachelor's party at. They looked through all the neighborhoods and finally found him at a McDonald's, at a local McDonald's, where the two Caucasian males held him down and beat him to death with two baseball bats. And that is what happened to Vincent Chin.
Apostle named the room after Vincent Chin because he is a representation of how generalizations of Asian Americans are made all the time. It's our job as apostle to show the APA community and our MSU community as well that there are different cultures to the Asian community. There's cultures, not just Chinese and Japanese cultures, but also Indian, Vietnamese, Korean, and so on. And we want to show everyone that we want to break down these barriers to everyone and show the cultural differences. So that's why the room has been named this.
Walking through this world, ain't looking forever.